Hello everybody, I've got another product review again from our good friends at New View Hunting, and I just want to say, you know, New View Hunting does not sponsor us. They asked about sponsoring us and we said no, because we want to be able to tell the truth. If we like a product, we're going to tell you we like it. If we find something wrong with it, we're going to tell you what we found wrong with it. And if we think it's junk, we're going to tell you it's junk. And New View Hunting understands that. And that's the reason why they keep sending us stuff to do a review. So what I'm going to show you here, we did a review of this one a year ago, maybe 10 months ago, something like that. But since our initial reviews with New View Hunting, starting with their outfits that we got, their camo patterns changed. So because of that, New View Hunting sent this big box in, okay? Sent this big box in, and we're going to do a review of this. I haven't even opened it yet. I know what it is. I'm sure you guys, because there's already been reviews on other channels, but I'm sure you guys know what it is, and I'm going to get it out of the box for the first time and show you what it is. So let me get things situated so I can show you. And I think I got it upside down. We have, you guessed it, a new hunting blind. It's in the plastic, so I got to get it out of the plastic, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the plastic bag. Of course, it's got tape on it. There we go. Of course, it does have the shoulder straps on it. Okay, it's a nice little case. Got a little zipper compartment here that I know has got the instruction manual. It's got clips. Got a drawstring here to get it out of the bag if I don't tie it in a knot. But first off, got to open up the bag. That is a nice heavy-duty bag. And of course, if you look, it's in their camo pattern. Their new camo pattern, the bag is. I just unbuckled the straps. I'm going to get the instructions out. There's instructions, guide rope to guide it, and stakes, and they're in a nice little camo bag, ties up. And there's your manual that comes with it. And it goes through step 1, step 2, 3. That's product detail. Step 1, step 2, which each step, quick setup guide is what it's called. You got step 1, 2, 3, 4, and then quick fold guide. That's for putting it away. You got steps 1, 2, and 3. Then you got the product details. You got 270-degree view see-through blind. So if you remember the video we did on the last one, like I said, 10 months to a year ago, Jared and I fell in love with it. We've had Ameristat blinds. We've had, I'm trying to remember what the other company was that he got, but it seems like every blind we've ever had, and I'm going to look at this one real close when I get it set up, is, of course, now these were not see-through blinds. These were all enclosed, had your windows that was either zip zipper or Velcro that you opened up. This blind, I love the features of it. If it's still like the other one, but the other blinds that we've had in the past, you could be sitting in your chair and look up at the ceiling, look at the walls, and you'd see some pinholes here and there in the black. The stitching, you could see stitching holes. And when we reviewed one last year for New View hunting, we were amazed that, you know, the back wall is the only thing that's solid black, in the ceiling. And we were amazed. No pinhole, no stitching holes, nothing. It was awesome. So, like I said, the manual, easy to understand. Like I said, it goes through the features, specifications. The length, the width, and the height is 59 by 59 by 68 inches. The weight is 13.5 pounds. Okay, New View Hunting, the color is camo. See-through hunting blind is the style. The outer material is polyester, and the waterproof rating is 2000 mm, whatever that means. I'm not really versed on that. And then stuff about New View Hunting. So I'm going to find a spot here. You can see I've got my tent set up, so I got to find a spot here in the yard where I can set it up so y'all can see. So just stay tuned while I get this thing started. I got to move the camera and find a place to set this up. So we'll be right back. Okay folks, I'm going to try to show you setting this thing up. Like I said, it comes in this nice case. Got the zipper bag right here. This thing is very good quality bag. Here is the blind. And it has a strap that stays attached to the blind. Try to make sure all this fabric, since it's been in the box all this time. And this blind also has what I call storm flap, where like when you're brushing it in, this can be laid down on the ground when this is up and used to break leaves up on, or if it's during the winter time you got snow. Trying to get all this out. Like I said, it's the first time this has been out of the box, first time it's been set up. I don't want to have any problems. Boy, I tell you, I love the feel of this already. Just feeling it. And you got all these corners and stuff. Now you should be able just to pop. It's got little pull cords right here, and I'll try to zoom in, but you can pull these out. There's one. Now I found the door over here, and I think I'm going to unzip the door so there's not so much pressure on the fabric when I go to open this side up. Yeah, I think you got to leave it zipped. I thought it might help opening it up. But to grab it, Trying to see which is the better way to pop open. That so far. Just bear with me, folks. There we go. There's that one. That one. And the last thing to open it up is the top. I should have read the instructions, folks. There we go. Now I'm going to turn it around. Like I say, it's got the skirts in it, and this would be the front. These are the sides. The back door and the black wall is back there. So let me get the camera off the tripod and give you a little walk around. I do apologize trying to pop it open. Every blind's different, and I just wanted to make sure I got it popped out without breaking anything. One feature, and I'll show it even closer. This has almost like molly straps where you can brush this blind in down here, all the way across, up here. Let me get the camera and show you. Okay. Now, you know, you can tell you can't see in, and I got the back door open, and I don't even know if I get close enough you can see that. But if I open this up, you can see here's the back door open. Back out, you can't even hardly see in there at all. Okay. Now, like I said, here's the fabric stitched on. Looks like good heavy stitching. Okay, where you can brush this thing in. It's got the same down here, all the way around, and you can see the skirt right there, where you can brush leaves up against it or snow. And we'll go around this side. Here's the door right here. It's got cord on this side of the zipper, cord on that side. And it even has the webbing down here to dress it in, but like I said, it's all the way around. Here's the back window, and like I said, 360 view. We'll get in there in just a second. And I like this camo pattern very well. Their hunting outfits are now in this camo pattern. Their backpacks in this camo pattern. Okay, and we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you some of the features. Now, one thing, I've already put a chair in. The one thing I wanted to show is, you see this buckle right here, this is your door. You can unbuckle this to where you can open up the door area a little bit more, but I'll leave it buckled for now. Okay, we're in the blind now, and as you can see out there, this is the front. You can see the camera tripod sitting there, and then here's what's behind me. I got the chair sitting kind of sideways in here. This is supposed to hold 2, maybe 3. 2 I think would be the max, especially, you know, if you're bow hunting. But now if it was like me and Jared in here and Jared was filming, be me, him, tripod, me with my bow, and you know, that'd probably be about it. Now here is the back wall, okay, and here's the ceiling. I see no holes anywhere. Now I do see a little bit right here, but that's to be expected. This is where this window is covered, and maybe in around the zippers, but in the fabric itself there's no pinholes, just here and there. We've seen that in other blinds. Now the top, I really don't see nothing. But what's nice about this blind is the windows are not zippered. They just pull down, and they got 2 attachments. They're sewn in here at the bottom, and you got these little slides here on both sides, and you can pull your window down, and then you can see outside. You got to make that shot and pull this stuff down and make your shot. If you only need, you know, especially if you're rifle hunting, you only need that little spot open. You can slide these back up, get that leaf out of here. And that's another nice thing, these poles right here are covered with the same fabric that this tent's made out of, or blind. I wish you could feel this fabric. Another nice feature, trying to find it, there it is, right there. Let me turn the light on my camera. Let's see, no, this camera doesn't have light, but try to zoom in where you can see. There's a loop. Get my finger out of the way. There's a loop right here, and you got a hook right here on the window, and you can take that up. I didn't stake the blind down. Let me zoom back out. You can take that up and hook that in there. Now that window is secured up. Here's the other one, and you got a loop up here as well. But you only need this part open. Stick your rifle barrel. Stick your rifle barrel out through here. Stick your rifle barrel out through here. You don't need the whole window open. But, you know, you want to stay concealed. Pull that up. Hook that up there like I just did. And you can see this thing's got a flap. This has got a flap. So if it's raining, snowing, it's not going to come in. And that's nice. It runs off that way and down the front. And all the windows are like that. They have the hooks where you can just hook them up and secure it. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, I'm sorry folks. And secure it, but all the windows slide down. Okay, this is some stout material too. It's not just real flimsy. Now the back window, and I know it's hard to see, but it has the same hooks, and I'm going to undo the actual camo part. And you can see this is the same camo material. You got this screen here. Now it's got the hooks too. You can take that down and hook it back up. And same thing, if I was outside, it's hard to see inside. But you know, having the window open and you're sitting here and there's light coming from the back, I'm sure you can be seen from out there. I don't know, we're gonna try that. So y'all just hold on. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna come back in, I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod, and with that window open, see if you can see me. So hold on. Now folks, I'm not in camo. I got green pants on, I got a blue shirt on. But I'm sitting here and I'm waving at you. Don't know if you can see me. Like I said, the back window's open. I don't know if you can see me. I am going to open up the window now. We'll undo it. Now I know you can see me, maybe, but I got the window open. But you can see how far down that window comes. I'm sitting roughly right in the middle of the blind. Like I said, you can get 2 people in here, and I think that's about it. It'd be hard for 3 people, especially with chairs. Now this chair doesn't have any arms or nothing. This is one of the chairs I've already done a review on. It's yellow, so you know, I just want to do that. And like I said, don't have it staked down, but I do like this. I mean, 270 degree view in this thing. I can see anything coming from my right, anything coming from my left, and I'm concealed. I really like the New View Hunting blind. The one we got 10 months ago, 11 months ago. This one in the new camo pattern. Jared and I both like these. The one we got last year, Jared's blind, he had set up down at the farm, the one he bought, and it got damaged. So I gave him that blind. And we used it the first day of buck season last year. I'm in that blind down at the farm. This one come in, and I told Jared, I said, I'm keeping this one for me. He's got the other one. I can't say enough about it. It is a nice blind. Yeah, I had a little trouble setting it up, but anybody who gets a blind, till you get to using it a lot, taking it down, putting it up, taking it down, that initial popping open, trying to figure out how to do that. And you know, the poles on these things are either graphite or fiberglass. I don't know. You got to be careful with any of this stuff. You know, my good friend Dan at Whitetail Warrior Deer Camp, he got one of these to do a review on, and he did a review, and he doesn't know if it was human error or if it was a manufacturing error. But when he tried to pop one of the walls, the pole broke. But that could happen with any blind, you know. This one, I was being real careful opening it up because I didn't know if there was a problem or what. He didn't know if it was human error or if it was a manufacturer issue with the poles. But this one popped up all right. But where it had been sealed up in that box for so long, I wanted to pull the fabric apart because the roof and the back wall feel almost rubbery here on the inside. The walls, you know, this see-through mesh that I'm rubbing here, I don't know if you can see me, it feels rubbery on the inside. The outside feels like cloth, but this inside feels like rubber. But you know, the thing is, if you put your brush this thing in, you got those straps all the way around this top and down here close to about where my knees are. You brush this in, you still have clear see-through, even if you have some branches or whatever brushing this thing in. So kudos to New View Hunting. I like this blind. Let me get out of it and I'll give you my closing thoughts. Okay, my closing thoughts about this blind is it's awesome. Like I said, you get a nice duffel bag, let's call it, to carry this thing in. Got this mesh pocket to put your stakes, which is in a bag by itself, and your guide ropes to guide this thing down. It feels very, very sturdy. It's not made, now it might be made out of the same material as the blind, but this doesn't have the rubber coating on the inside like the blind does. It's got a nice bottom on it for the blind, for the bag. Got the shoulder straps to where, you know, you got this thing on, got it in there, got it buckled in. You can carry this thing on your back instead of carrying it with one handle like some blinds have. Having the windows, I mean, this is great. I can pull these windows up from out here. I can even, let me find the loop, I can even put the hooks in the loops. Like I said, there is that flap comes down over the window, so you have any water coming off of this, it's going to come right down through here. I like the storm flaps to where I can brush it in. I can throw leaves on it to keep wind from blowing in underneath it. It's a great blind. How easy it is to take down, well, we'll see. Hold on a minute. Okay, I went inside and unhooked the hooks from the loops. They wasn't hooked up when I set it up, so I don't want to take it down with them hooked up. I opened up the back window and I zipped the door shut. So let's see how hard it is to take down. I did the roof first. Push that in. Push that in. Push that in. And push that in. So now I've got it all taken down. Trying to figure out now how to twist it for it to go back together. I guess when all else fails, you go to the manual. And that's what I'm going to have to do. Push the four sides in, push the top side black tent strap to the position as shown. Push the dotted line to the position shown in figure G. So I just have to keep fooling with it. It shows pushing in the sides first instead of the top. So that's probably what I've done wrong. I got the top done first. me pull the top back out. And then put the top back in. I'll be back when I get this figured out. Okay, I got it figured out just by laying it down and looking at it. The bottom ends for your poles are here on the bottom, and I had to pull it in that way. Then I'm holding it up. See how it wants to flop down? And I've got to find the strap for buckling it. Which is right here. Now I gotta hold it up where I can get everything to buckle up. Okay, there we go. There's the buckle and the strap. There we go. Doesn't look as neat as what it did when it was in the bag, or come out of the bag the first time. But it's in there. Here's the four pull pieces. Now let's get it back in the bag. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I shouldn't have bored you with trying to put this together. So I want to again thank New View Hunting for sending this blind to us to do a review. Like I said, we've already reviewed one about 10-11 months ago, but I want to thank them for sending that to us to review. Appreciate it. The products that they have are just awesome. I mean, for the price you pay compared to some of the competitors out there on the market, you can't beat the quality of this thing. I will be taking it to camp. We'll be maybe using it for bow hunting. If I don't bow hunt out of a tree stand down on the farm, setting up this blind and using it down there. So appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and when I say like, hit that thumbs up. The more of those thumbs up we get, the more of these videos get pushed out. So with that, we'll see you in the woods. We'll see you on the next video.